Hi, I'm Al Lowe, creator of Leisure Suit Larry. Want to play an adventure game but not sure what to do? Just follow me. This is a graphic adventure game filled with humor. Take your time and enjoy it. If you just race to the end, you'll miss the fun. You play Larry Laffer. Control him by choosing actions for him to take. This icon makes Larry walk to wherever you click. This icon makes him look wherever you click. This icon makes Larry try to take or use whatever you click on. It's also used to open, turn, and touch things. This icon makes Larry talk to whomever it's clicked on. He usually only talks to people and animals, but he's been known to talk to many other things. This icon makes him taste or lick things, which is sometimes necessary, but sometimes disgusting. This makes Larry unzip, usually for one of two unsavory purposes. Expect more disgust. This shows the item from Larry's inventory that is ready for use. If his inventory is in his pockets, then this is what's in his hand. Since he's not holding anything now, it's an empty hand. But if he was ready to use his breath spray, for instance, it would look like this. This button opens Larry's inventory and shows the items he's collected and can use to solve puzzles. This button opens the setup menu where you change options. You can check it out on your own time. There are 3 ways to bring up all your action icons. One is to move your mouse to the top of the screen. Another way is to click and hold anywhere on the screen to see the radial menu. It holds just the most used icons. The third way is to right-click your mouse to cycle through the icons. Your inventory uses some of the same icons. This icon lets you look at an inventory item. This icon lets you use an inventory item. It may turn it on or off, open it, flip it, or something else. This arrow lets you select an item and make it the active inventory item, as shown by the cursor. You can click that item on another inventory item to see if you can combine them or use them together. Or you can click the item on Larry. Or on anything else in the game.
Apple? Just $1.
That's it. Now, how about a little game playing advice? Here's a hint. When you get something new in your inventory, open the inventory window and look and use it to see if it has any unusual properties or details. There are no dead ends in this game, so try anything. If Larry should happen to perish, we'll put him right back to where he was before he made his fatal mistake. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for buying the game. While you're playing, try to keep us amused, will you? We're still waiting for an available server in Sim Lost Wages. There are no dead ends in this game, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for buying the game. While you're playing, try to keep...
Your name is Larry Laffer. You've arrived in beautiful Lost Wages without luggage. The airline lost it. Without a hotel reservation, you forgot to get one. And you exit the cab. The hot, dry air of Lost Wages hits you in the face like a hard slap. A feeling not wholly unfamiliar to you. After your cab ride, you may be low on funds, but you've got the looks.
And still still untouched by human hands. Look out, ladies. I'm finding love tonight.
Nobody has dropped any change on the sidewalk. If you want money, you'll either have to sell yourself for sex or gamble.
So, let's get gambling.
Somebody's offering a reward for the return of a lost Bernese mountain lion, and Lefty's door is stout and thick. What's a hot babe like that doing in a miserable, smelly, broken-down joint like this?
Hey, bub, just keep that kind of narration to yourself.
You run your finger up and down her knee.
Excuse me. Did I tell you you could touch me?
You said it with your eyes.
Next time, get confirmation from my mouth first. Okay, loser?
Ooh, so there'll be a next time? You must be tired. You've been running through my mind all day.
I know, but you keep following me anyway.
No one can hear you through the door. You wonder how many Nagas had to give their all just to decorate this sleazehole. It's you, Larry. You rap loudly on the Naga hide door.
Yeah? What's the password?
You pick up Lefty's, but realizing that you have no place to put it, you gently set it back right where you got it. You are in a dimly lit hallway. The peeling wallpaper gives the roaches something to watch. Clutter fills the room, and a filthy drunk wearing filthy clothes sits on the filthy floor, leaning his filthy back against the filthy wall. It's a girly lamp like you'd find in any swingin' bachelor's rumpus room. The lamp is useless without its shade, or even with it. He is a poor little lamb who has lost his way, and also his bladder control.
Hey, don't touch your merchandise. I'm not your cabin boy anymore.
He must have an interesting past. Wanting to be humane to the drunk, you clap him firmly on the shoulder, stroke his head, pat his hand, and get up close to him.
So tell me, how are you doing?
Oh, thanks for asking, buddy. I'd be just great if only my impetigo would clear up.
You pee into the toilet. Great, you hit the top, the seat, the tank, everything but the bowl. Why look, some woman removed her diamond ring to wash her hands and forgot to take it with her. Score! Don't use your possessions here. This room's a disease vector. Piles of magazines sit on the floor. You start to wash your hands in the cold water. Then you realize that there's no soap. Then you realize that there are no paper towels. So you wash your hands as well as you... You're already well wiped. Thank God.
Ah.
Hey,
How's it hanging?
by the angle of the dangle and the heat of the meat. Ha ha ha.
Classy.
You can't just walk around proposing to everyone. Wait till someone asks you for a ring. You give yourself a quick pat down.
Got my wallet, got my breath spray, and I'm filled with Vitamin Larry. Come and get me, ladies.
Have a seat at the bar first. What do you think this is? Some dive event? You take a seat on an available bar stool.
Hello?
What'll it be?
Give me a mug of beer.
That'll be $5, please.
You flip $5 onto the counter. You down the beer in your pseudo-macho style and slam the mug back on the bar. Suddenly, you feel a little woozy. You feel a little lightheaded. You're unsure if you'll be able to walk straight. Shaking your head, you finally clear away the cobwebs and are once again able to walk in your standard Studley style. The op-art design on the rug appears to make it move. Oh, wait a minute. That's the cockroaches.
Hey, don't touch your merchandise. I'm not...
He must have an interesting past. You can't reach the rafters. It's just as well there are rodents up there. You look closely in the mirror.
In this light, I can really see the blackheads. All right.
You proudly display your member to the trunk.
Is that your wiener?
Yep.
Wow. I've never seen an innie before.
He is a poor little lamb who has lost his way, and also his bladder control. The whip-it-out suddenly approach has never worked for you, Larry. Not in any of the 40 or 50 times you tried it. A sense of foreboding washes over your heart when your eyes slowly examine this dark alley that seems to be just outside every public area in...
Ow! No! Oh! 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 No! Oh.
Larry, didn't your mother ever warn you about going into dark alleys? When you
Apples! Apples! Apples for sale! Get your fresh apples here, only $1. Hey! You'll get your turn in here soon enough.
Hey, mister! I presume it's mister. I can't see under your barrel.
The name's Tim. Tim Tibbetts. And you are...
Larry? Larry Laffer?
What's your question, Larry?
Well, I see you're wearing a barrel, and I figure this can only mean one thing. You're going to go over Niagara Falls.
Interesting.
Furthermore, since Lost Wages is near the West Coast and Niagara Falls is near the East Coast and you're already in the barrel, you must be super wealthy. They'll never let you on a commercial airliner dressed that way.
Your mind works in strange and mysterious ways, Larry. Actually, I'm broke. That's why I'm dressed this way. Wanna buy an apple?
Let me think about it. It would be kind of cool to buy an apple from a really rich guy. Here's a buck. I'll take an apple.
Thank you, sir. Here you go.
Ew.
This is either your typical industrial dumpster or a repurposed photomat. The Dart simulation plugin was out of our price range. You slip a buck into the jukebox and search for a suitably sleazy selection. Nothing happens when you... Nothing happens when you press... It feels odd. What's a hot babe like that doing in a miserable, smelly, broken-down joint like this?
Hey, Bub, just keep that kind of narration to yourself.
Sorry if this sounds a little squirrely, baby, but I'd like to store you in my cheek pouches for a snowy day.
Really? I'd like to crack your skull like a nut and bury your brains in the park.
Alrighty then.
Have a seat at the bar first. What do you think this is? Some dive even...